Hello, everyone. I don't know what the lighting's like. I so I hope it's okay. I've been juggling with this lighting for the last 5 to 10 minutes, so I hope that it's okay. So, hi everyone. So I've got hi Heike. How are you? So, I thought I'd pop in and just do a live show. So if it's a bit hit and miss and the lighting's not that great, I do apologize about that, okay. But I just wanted to, I just wanted to pop over and see you guys and let's do a collective reading, let's do a collective reading, whoever I'm reaching out to. Okay. Hello there, Island Girl. Hello, Ike. How are you? Hope you're well. So yeah, so I thought I'd come on live. I don't have any specific energies from today. Sometimes I do pick up on energies from the day, but um you have a question, a third party, is there a third party involved? Ooh. I just get sorry, I'm just going to tell you what I'm picking up here, Heike. I get the mother-in-law is encouraging. I get the mother. I don't know whether the mother-in-law was a single mother that brought up this son. She actually had to. I feel the mother-in-law is behind all of this. She had to deal with partners that were not there for her. So it's a little bit of a twisted loyalty, really, with his mother. It's a twisted loyalty. It's it's a jealousy and envy of you, Heike. Why should you get somebody that is committed to you and loyal to you when you have a child, when I never got that? So I don't know why she's like that. It's there's a little bit of a bit of a twisted kind of envy. Um, Yeah, I get with you, Heike, and I'm not answering specific questions here, but seeing as Heike has asked this question, I feel that she sees you as, how dare you come along here with this naivety that everything is going to work out just perfectly. And I mentioned this on a reading yesterday, is how dare you come along with your dreams and expect them to come true when you come and you've only been working on this for 5 minutes and you expect this all when it never worked out for me. So there's all this energy that I pick up here, Heike. um I do get the mother-in-law would be encouraging him to see other females. This type of mother-in-law who was a single mother and was embittered because they could not meet the right person, and here you are stepping in and you've met her son, and all of a sudden it's all happy family. So that is somewhat something that she wanted in her life. And she felt that, why should you get this? Why should my son supply you with this commitment when I never got this the whole of my lifetime? And it's too late now because I feel that she would never get it. So there is this element here, and I feel that the mother is saying to him, the person that you need to be with is somebody like this. The thing is, if it was somebody like that, that the mother-in-law would still not like, would feel bitter towards the daughter-in-law because, I never got that. So why should you actually get this full commitment from my son? Anyway, that's what I get for you, Heike. I don't know whether that fits with you, but that's what I get. I just thought I'd answer that because Heike has been with me a long time. Anyway, this is a collective reading, and I hope that you're all doing well. Okay, hello there. Hello, Nana Rosebud. Hello there. Lovely to see you. And it's always, already I picked up energies of concern. Um, the thing is, I have to say, if we're starting with the mother-in-law, who was also a single mother, and I really do feel a respect for single mothers, but when they when they they're searching this you see this single mother was searching for a husband or a father figure. I'm getting a father figure for she wanted a father figure for her children. And because she couldn't find that, and I doubt if she would find that ever in her lifetime, she didn't want her daughter-in-law to receive that either. It's like they were searching for their missions since these types of people, their mission from about 15 years old is really to get a replacement father to look after them, to help them feel more secure, to help them feel more whole, more complete. Um, like a father, but I don't even feel this person had a father like that. So they're searching for that father that they really never had. And hardly exists out there anyway, if you want me to be honest with you. Hardly exists anyway. So what I get with this person, from about 15 years old, they were searching for that, may have even got pregnant to try to gain that. May have had a child to gain that. That relationship didn't work out. And they were looking for somebody to, like a father would do. You get the perfect father that would, you know, protect you, keep you financially stable, keep you financially secure. And I'm sorry about the lighting. It's not great tonight, and it is live, so it keeps going on and off, and I do apologize about that. But this is what I get, and nobody speaks about this. Nobody speaks about women who are looking and forever searching for that elusive man that doesn't exist. And it will even go out of their way to steal somebody else's husband or partner because they feel that, oh gosh, they've got their father figure who's going to protect them, who's going to be, there for them, that's going to be, help them to be uh, financially abundant, but financially secure, and all that fatherly kind of energy, where you feel totally cocooned, that you're totally protected. Um, there's hardly men don't want to be treated like that. Men like to be treated as like an equal partner, where the partner, the wife, works as hard as the husband, and it's like an equal exchange. Most men don't want to take that on. So this is a doomed before it even starts. So we get this person that's looking for this father figure from when they was a young age, but even their father wasn't like that. Even their father wasn't like that. And then, they get pregnant and they feel I've got my father figure now, and although I stole that father figure from my sister, or I stole that father figure from my best friend, I don't care. I've got my father figure now. I've got one. I've got one now. So, and that person is going to be protecting me, making me feel secure. And they don't. They end up being so insecure that they actually need the female to make them feel secure. They're looking for a mommy figure. So, then they face issues, and then they become, a single mom. And so, like in Heike's situation, you will get, the before they know it, their child is grown up, become a teenager. Before they know it, their son is now wanting to date people and have children and get married and be in a relationship. And the single mom there will be envious of the daughter-in-law who comes along, and he or she is, and then she's just getting this man who's going to protect her and going to want to be with her authentically. So they create all sorts of problems in that relationship. Oh, if I couldn't have that, there's no way that you're going to have that. And these people, these twisted mother-in-laws, will actually encourage, condone their sons to cheat, condone their sons to have non-committal relationships, because they want them to treat like they were treated like trash. It's a way of, it's like a form of revenge in a way. And it's all twisted, it really is. Instead of, if somebody had a healthy, hello, Lisa C, hi there, welcome. If they had a healthy upbringing with a father figure that was there, and a father figure that made them feel secure, they wouldn't be searching out there for a replacement father figure that's just elusive. And if they had a help, and this is where you've got to be careful. This is where you have to be careful of who you choose as a partner. If you choose a partner that's been brought up by I'm not saying there's anything wrong with single moms, but I think single moms need to realise that if they're bringing their son up properly, then they're going to treat their wife properly. They're going to treat their wife with respect and integrity. And if you've done that, you've done a fantastic job. If you've done that and you can see your son respecting his wife, his girlfriend, being faithful, being committed, being loyal, and being very respectful towards their partner, then you've done a fantastic job. If you have a child and you're a single mother and you're encouraging that child never to actually, why don't you become gay? Or never allowing that child to actually commit to anyone, saying I wouldn't commit to anyone, just be friends with these females, and then you've got your freedom as well as a girlfriend. I mean, nobody in a million years is ever going to put up with that, who has respect for themselves. If a single mom brings her son up to just be a slut and sleep around and have a harem of females and have open relationships, that's nothing to be proud of. That is nothing to be proud of. That's just showing the mother's issues that she's putting onto her son. So, yeah, so anyway, that was interesting. Wow. So that's very interesting. Maybe this is the energies that we're going into, but I'm open to energies that come in. And that was one of the energies that came in. Thank you, Heike. And try to delve in deep and dissect it. So that was one of the energies. What's that, Heike? If he truly loved me, he would have never allowed his mother to get in the way. That, yeah, I know, but they do because they're brought up to they're brought up to it's a difficult one because they're actually molded. You know, the mother molds the son never to commit to anyone but her and never to trust anyone but the mother. And it's incestuous in a way. It's like an incestuous relationship. But once you get that kind of bonding between mother and son, um, it's very hard to actually be taken as yeah, it is wrong. This person should have not allowed his mother. And this shows how weak he is because he shouldn't have allowed his mother to control your relationship like that. You shouldn't have allowed your mother to interfere with your relationship like that. But yet she condones it. She condones it, you see. So it's allowed. She allows her son to behave like this. And she's happy that she's got her son and you've gone back to California, I guess, with your child. Um, I tried to put myself in that mother's shoes, that mother-in-law's shoes, in an intuitive sense. That is very, very selfish. It's a very selfish, malicious kind of attitude for you to go off with your child. Oh, your unborn son, sorry. Well, it's a child, you're carrying a child. I'm really sorry, Heike. I just so sorry. I love I love you to pieces, Heike. You've been with me for a long time, and now you've got an unborn son. Um, it's him. It's I have to say, it's your partner that's gonna have to is going to have to choose between you or his mother. And you shouldn't have to ask any partner to choose between you and their mother. But you're carrying his son. His son. I mean, that's huge. So I think you're going to have to say, um, you come and be with me in the US, or there's no way. I don't feel that you could you? I don't feel that you could actually go and live in the UK now. I don't feel that you would feel secure to do that. Yeah, so what I pick up with that is definitely the mother-in-law. That's an interesting start to this live show, live readings. Okay. Let's look into I want to look into I feel somebody out there, whoever I'm reaching out to, somebody feels um yeah, that's so wrong. His mother-in-law should have pushed his son to protect you when you're pregnant and carrying a child, not the opposite. That's a very dysfunctional family. So let's continue and let's have a look here. Somebody's in limbo land here. Whoever I'm reaching out to is in limbo, and it's like taking that risk here to step into the unknown. It feels unsafe, like you say, it feels unsafe, it feels insecure, it feels wrong, it doesn't feel natural. It feels this feels doesn't feel right. It's like you're leaving people behind here. Yeah, there is a step into the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen around the corner. Now, this is a bit cliche and you're never going to believe this, but I actually get the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, it's about money and money. I don't know whether you're starting a business or you're thinking about going back to work or you're getting a promotion or whatever you're thinking of doing here, but I get the Ace of Pentacles. That's a really good card to get. Maybe you're worried about finances, you're not sure of how this is going to pan out. I'm just, like you're saying to yourself, I'm scared of the future because I'm scared of the finances that I'm not going to be able to do this, and I'm going to be depleted of my finances, and this is what I'm scared of. You just won a lawsuit. Wow. Well, it's obviously this reading's for you, Heike, because I get the Ace of Pentacles. What's the lawsuit? Did you actually? I'm not going to ask. You don't have to answer that. Did you get an award? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. But I get the Ace of Pentacles. I'm tapping into your energy, Heike, but I'm tapping into somebody else. Whether it's not just Heike, whoever, you could have an ex here, and if it wasn't for the mother-in-law, you'd have a hugely happy, connected, secure relationship if it wasn't for the mother-in-law encouraging this person to go and cheat, to go and meet people, to forget about you and go and meet somebody else. But you were the person for them. You were the person. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hi, Kate. Oh my God. That's great news. And let's celebrate. Okay. Um, and I guess if this was for you, whoever this is if there is the Ace of Pentacles here, the money, maybe you're one, because you've got this lifestyle and you've struggled for money. I have to say, Heike, I feel that the universe is answering your prayers here. It's helping you. It's helping you. Um, so I'm just pulling in the energies here. It just feels like a void. It just feels like a big void, and but I don't feel it's a bad void. It's not a bad void. It's just the unknown. It's a new start, isn't it? So, let's pull out another card here. You've got money coming in. Whoever I'm reaching out to, you've got money coming in. It's a fresh start. It's going to throw up lots of choices for you and opportunities here, and sorting out your life, no, evil never ever wins. Thank you. I love talking to you. Anyway, whoever it, you know, Maybe that's why she behaves like that, Haiku, because she knows she doesn't have much time, and you do. Maybe that's why this has thrown her into this irrational behavior because this like, oh, you have time, I don't, kind of thing. I get the Ace of Cups here. Um, I also get love coming in for you. I get love coming in. Be careful with this love that, we've got money here. Whoever this is, and you have won that, you've got that $250,000. Wow, that's fantastic. But that you've had to go and work on this lawsuit, and that's not been very pleasant. But I get here somebody, whoever else I'm reaching out to here, there is the Ace of Pentacles, and there is also a love coming in. Um, just be careful who you tell about the money situation. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm getting confirmation here off my phone. Um, if you just hold on, I'll just switch that off. So that was confirmation that this love coming in here. Is this the love that you're looking for? I feel you're going to have a what I'm getting here is this is hard to believe because it's like your dreams are coming true because you may have dreamt about the person that you would like to meet. Maybe you dreamt about, I'd like this person to be intelligent. I'd like them to be sensitive. I'd like them to be very empathic. I'd like them to be thoughtful. I'd like them to have the same interests as me. I'd like them to have a crazy sense of humor so we're laughing all the time. I'd like them to love to travel. Let's say that you've always wanted somebody like this, going back a long time ago, years ago even. And all of a sudden, you get you get a choice of, let's say, five really quality men or women that come into your life all at the same time. Let's say that you have a choice of five quality intellectual males that you only dreamt about years ago. And there they are in front of you, very sexy, very attractive, very accomplished. And you have to choose between around five or six of them. And you're thinking, what the hell? I only thought that if only I could meet one person like that. So I do get this. Sorry, but I do get this. It's like you're being very discerning on who you allow into your life. And because you're being very discerning of who you allow into your life, um, these people are these suitors are coming actually like the fact that you are very careful of who you want to allow in your life. And that's what's attractive to these people, to these men or women. Okay. So we certainly have here started a new chapter. I say all of us who are listening to this. We have started a new chapter. We have money coming in. We have your business flourishing. We have your, you could get a lump sum from whatever way here. And this is not an illusion, this is fact. Your business could take off. I don't feel it will take off, but I feel it become more kind of stable. Let's look at that. If you've got a bit, but definitely this love situation, you're going to have a few choices here. And I get this card here, the Two of Wands, which is releasing this tension, just releasing this tension. It's like, wow, where have these quality guys come from? I so not only that, I get that they're so sexy too, so manly. Um, and this is going to help you release this tension. This is an unforeseen change. It's an unforeseen change, and it is a joyful change. Could you please, could I ask you to put the like button, press the like button? It just helps the channel, so people can see it. Basically, I'd appreciate that. So I get here. This is going to release. It's a miracle. I get a miracle. It's going to feel like a miracle. It's going to feel like a, yeah, it's going to feel like a what? It's like I've got money, my business is taking off, and I've got a choice of all these suitors. I feel this is because you've worked so hard on your abundance here and your healing journey. You don't want you don't want this again. You don't want this again. You don't want to be with a partner or a family that are going to stick the knives in, which is really toxic. You don't want this again. It's in reverse. It's actually in reverse, and what that means is liberation from this. I mean, how on earth did you get into that situation anyway? Because I don't feel, looking back, years and years ago, you've never been a person to be backstabbing or bullying or to talk about people behind their backs. You find it distasteful and unprofessional. So how on earth did you ever get into this? I mean, looking at my own life, I remember feeling disgusted by people who did that. Feeling very kind, oh God, don't talk about people behind the back. I just don't like it. I remember just being very having integrity for people around me and having transparency and getting angry. So how on earth did you ever even get dragged into this? I don't know. But you're going to be liberated from this. I don't even feel that you should have been pulled into this anyway. It could be your family, it could be actually family members. And you're thinking, why on earth is my family members behaving in this way when I've never exposed this kind of behavior of actually throwing anybody under the bus who I was close to and would feel absolutely appalled to even think about that. So how on earth have you got into this situation? And I think this is another thing you're going to sit down and think, how did I even get into this? Yeah, I remember years ago, I was renting this. It was years ago. I was renting this flat years ago, and the neighbours next door, and I remember coming and going, free as a bird, and going to work and coming home and just being peaceful. And the neighbours going rowing and really throwing things, and I heard her fall down the stairs, and I remember being very concerned about it, being very concerned about the neighbour. And I thought to myself, I never ever will allow myself to get into that situation for as long as I live. But you never know who you're going to meet. You don't know, you could meet someone and you date them for 2 years and they would be Mr. Perfect for 2 years, and then it would all start to change. So maybe that was my from spirit to say you can't say that about people in that situation unless you're in it. Why, you can't say, oh, I would never allow that. I'd leave, um, and you cannot say that unless you've actually been through that yourself. I do remember actually thinking, I felt that I would never allow that. I would never do that. And I would never allow people to trash me or talk behind my back and humiliate me and things like that. Um, so why on earth did you get into this? This is what's coming through here. Why on earth did you actually get into this? Because this energy is coming through. Because this is how this was, and it's in reverse. And this in reverse is I never would have allowed that. I never wanted to get. I was never that person to get into that. So it's like looking back at your life like a movie and looking back at your old self. God, no way would I have ever done that. And it's getting back to that old self of yours. Hi there, White Galactic. How are you? Lovely to see you. And Guitar, hello there. Um, how on earth did you ever get yourself? It's like it's scary because you're going back to. It's not like you're going back to your old self because you've changed. It's like going back to that integrity. But this integrity and the boundaries that you have put in place is attracting the right partner, the right partners. And this is what I'm getting. It's I feel that you have been through a dark night of the soul for some of you, whoever I'm reaching out to. You have been through the dark night of the soul. You don't know how you got into that. Hello, Helen, how are you? Lovely to see you. You don't know how you got into ever even experiencing the dark night of the soul, but you did. You found out who your real friends were. You found out who your real family was. You found out who was there for you when you were in need. And that was part of the dark night of the soul. And you look at those people now. I don't feel it's just you that's looking at these people right now. I feel it's people around you that are looking at these people and say, why didn't you step in and do something? Why did you just leave? Why did you step back? Why, because whoever I'm speaking out to here, whoever I'm speaking out to here, I'm getting a family member, and I feel what I'm picking out here is that you were so generous years ago, or in the past, you were so generous. And you would, if you look back, you used to go out together, whoever this is, you used to go out together. You would allow them to borrow your clothes. You would allow, in fact, I think you even bought their clothes for them. You may have been that generous. You paid for the entrance fee into a club, and you paid for all the drinks that you had. And you may have even worked overtime so you could even do this. So you and your pal or you and your sibling could actually do this and have a really nice nightlife. And you thought nothing of it. You felt that, you know, I feel that this is my choice to do this because this is you had a loyalty towards this person. And you never thought about it any more than that. And even the takeaway, you may have bought a bag of chips or chips on the way home, and you bought that too. And that person just took it. But when it came to a time where you were in need, where you needed just somebody to talk to or someone to lean on, they 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 just did a runner. They did a runner and were a coward. They were not there for you. So I feel that you went through the darkness out of the soul, the darkness of the soul, if that's what it's called, because you realize the people that should have been there for you were not there for you. They just they just they just ran. They threw you under the bus and they just ran. And I get for some of you, you may have been so generous back in the day that you used to pay for their clothes, their children's clothes, their bills, the fuel in their car, maybe their heating. You may have taken them for lovely trips out. You may have paid for the whole lot. And you never thought of it you never thought of like, oh, I want this back. I want this back. I don't feel you even asked for any of that back. You never even asked for any of that back. You thought this was a loyalty because they were blood. So, yeah, so it's shocking, really. And I think you find a lot of business people or people that actually do go through the darkness of the soul. They actually do actually become stronger and they actually become quite successful. That you're quite a generous person in your core and your soul, that you would still possibly help these people out if they needed you, although they'd thrown you under the bus. You'd still, if they were in need and they were suffering, you would still try and help them if you could. That's the sort of person you are. But whoever I'm reaching out to here, they didn't want anything to do with you. It's like they said, "Oh, you're going through a bad time. You're going through some difficulties. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything about this. I don't want problems. I don't want problems in my life. All you're doing is bringing problems. You know, that was your answer. That was your answer. That was your answer. When you could have been working overtime, you could have been doing weekends, so you could pay for some lovely trips away with them, so you could buy their clothes for them, so you could buy their kids things. You may have worked 60-hour shifts a week, so you could do that. And I don't think you expected anything back, but you didn't expect them just to, let you down like that. So, why am I saying that? Because you're realizing who your friends are. And and it's sad because sometimes that can be your family. And you may say to yourself, I can't have a relationship with those family members anymore because they let me down dreadfully. Like a discernment kind of thing. I'm just going to remind you again. Can you put the thumbs up, just put the like, please. If you're watching, just put the thumbs up for me, just to show that to YouTube that I'm getting some likes. So, yeah. So this is, I don't know where this is going. This seems to be going into oblivion in a way. But I feel what this is saying is that you're on the cusp of success here. I get, and also quality people, quality partners, having a choice of quality people around you. And you are in limbo because I get like you don't know which road to choose here. You don't know which road to choose. So you have two roads to choose here. I mean, why should you even think about that choice, Why should you even think about that choice of road? Why should you even think about that choice? Hello there, Princess Egypt. How are you? I'm actually doing a collective reading, so this is like whoever I'm reaching out to. I'm just picking up on energies. I'm throwing out these energies to whoever this is resonating with. I'm trying to give some guidance and wisdom along the way. This is what this is. So, hello, White Galactic Mirror. It's funny that you have to go through something terrible to find out a relationship was always one-sided. Absolutely. And they were never genuine. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that, Princess Egypt. Um, it is. It's an awful thing to wake up to actually think how much energy you put into and how much you invested into a relationship for just to be you that's actually doing that. You're the only one that's actually yeah. And what I get here is it's not that they were not genuine. It's because they were not on your wavelength. They they didn't know your energies here, your perspective of love and a relationship is totally different from what their perspective is of a love and a relationship. They may even think that it is all one-sided and that you just should love me and I don't need to do anything. And that's how they perceive love to be. But they'll never be being like that. They will never be in a long-term relationship because nobody will actually stick that out. Just giving, 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 and not receiving. It's a two-way thing to have a successful relationship because the other one will just get burnt out and say, what am I getting from this? Nothing. So, yeah, so where am I going with this? Yeah, so whatever this is, I guess I get like a slow movement too, like a slow movement. It's not as if this is, it's like it's a gradual thing, but I feel your road ahead here is of positivity, definitely positivity, okay. Definitely about positivity. Well, I'm going to go, I'm being guided to go to my wisdom book. So I'm going to pull out a page here. This is guiding you to be discerning, have boundaries, and also be careful of the excuse me, be careful of who you allow into your life. And this is strange because I did get the Ten of Swords here. And that's what I pulled out in this book here. Nowhere to go. Okay, nowhere to go but upwards. There's nowhere to go but upwards. You've been through the darkness of the soul here. The end of a toxic situation, a weight that's been lifted off your shoulders. I feel this is a release of this, a release of this. Your connection to the past, regardless of whether the transitions in your life are happy, sad, or bittersweet. This is partly moving, letting go and moving on from the past. This is what I'm getting here with this. And it's moving on to a more peaceful, more positive future, but not also forgetting who was there for you when you needed them and who was not there for you when you needed them. So it's also looking at that. Who, you know, you could have been in the gutter and you could have been homeless, and these people just ran when at one time you used to be very generous to these people. Yeah, I get you're going to get many options here with this card. You're going to be have many options. I'm getting this is a men and relationships. You're going to get many options, but these options are only what you may have dreamt of. Quality quality men that are looking for a relationship. Intelligent as well. And I get this is like they're gonna ask you, whoever this is, gonna ask you out for coffee. Let's meet up at a coffee shop. This is where this is going to meet at a coffee shop and building a friendship. Yeah, this is going to start off as a friendship, and as you're meeting this person and you're building a friendship very slowly with this person, your life is going to start to transcend. You're going to elevate. I feel that the universe and spirit has got your back here and kind of saying it's your time to transcend. You can only give, and so some. I also get in the midst of this, there's some shocking news here. This may be from as you are ascending and as you are meeting these people who are more on your page and on your wavelength. You may get an ex here that's going to say something ridiculous like, well, I never loved you. I wanted out of this relationship uh, years ago, and that was the time when you were at your most happiest. And they're only going to say that because they want to hurt you. They want to have the last laugh here and say, well, I didn't love you. It was never genuine love for me. And you're thinking, they're only saying that because you're actually starting to ascend here. They're trying to make you look like trash. Um, or they may, or it could be an ex who suddenly gets married to someone. You thought that you separated not long ago, and suddenly they're getting married. Or it could be you that's getting married because this is something that's and I get people watching you and they're going to be quite shocked that this is happening to you. That suddenly you're getting married and they're watching you on social media and all this kind of thing. And it says here, yeah, I do get somebody new. I get dating and coffee shops and dating. So yeah, you're going to go on a few dates here, and it's going to be like a friendship to begin with. I have to say, I don't feel either of you here are young chicks. Whoever I'm reaching out to, I feel that you are an older person, more mature, and you may have children. They may have grown-up children, and so this is not something that is a child. This person's not a child. They're actually a grown-up adult. Okay. And that's going to be very nice for you because I feel that you have in the past had to deal with a lot of immaturity, and this person is going to actually be quite mature. Um, yeah, there's some truths coming out here, but I feel these shocking truths are designed to divert you away from your happiness. It could actually be a family member saying, so, because you're so happy and you're moving on and your life is working out, that they may say something very shocking that will upset you. Because I do get this sword here and the rose. And the sword and the rose is clarity and truth and revelation. You've got a lot of people spying on you, stalking you to see what happens next. They see your life as very interesting and a soap opera because they don't have much of a life really. Um, yeah, get the sunglasses, and sunglasses is watching you, watching, looking, and stalking. You're going to get some stalkers. They're going to be watching you with this new person, and they're going to try to take you off balance here, whatever that is. They're going to try to. I get a real shocking thing here. They're going to do. Um, that's evil. I have to say that is evil. It really is evil for somebody to do that. That is they need to go and get help. If they're so jealous of you that they want to, throw in the spanner when things are going right for you, that is so sick. That is so sick. These are the same people I'm getting here. These are the same people that were not there for you when you needed somebody to be there for you, and when you may have spent a lot of money on them in the past and been very generous towards that, paying for their children's clothes and their clothes, and um, even buying them a wardrobe and all that kind of thing, and drinks and food, and being very generous. Um, and now they're throwing you under the bus and they're saying all these nasty things. I find that absolutely incredible to even comprehend. So that's what I'm getting for this reading. Don't forget to put your thumbs up. I don't see any thumbs up as yet. Um, your likes before you go, and also if you want to put comments in the comments section, that would be absolutely fantastic. Um, where do I go with this? I don't feel, let me pull out some more cards here because I feel this is a new chapter for you, which is also going to be very nice for you. I would not expect anything from these people that have let you down. Do not expect anything. Uh, if they do turn up with some nasty, toxic comments, or I would just maybe explain it out to the new partner and say, this is the way this is. It never used to be like this, and I have no idea why it's like it now. Your dreams are going to come true here. There are people out there that care for you and love you and appreciate you and respect you. That's what I get here. Because you've helped a lot of people in your life and you've been very generous to people in your life too. You've been very unconditional with your care and your love. And they took it for granted. And they took it for granted when they should have appreciated you. But I don't even feel these people had it in them to actually appreciate themselves, never mind you. So I get here, you've been very generous to people, you've helped people in the past. And I get here the good you do comes back to you. The good you do comes back to you. I get an unexpected inflow of abundance. Um, Sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. I think you'll still give to charities and things like that. But I see abundance coming in for you. If this is a business you've started or whatever this is, the universe and the divine, I don't want to discuss it on here, Helen, because it's private and I don't want to let people know for my own reasons, okay? Um, yeah. So um it is going well. I'll give you that. It is going well, but that's as far as I'll say. I will go over to Patreon and I'll give you an update on that. So this is going to yeah, I just don't want some people to know, that's all. Um, so whatever you gave out will come back to you. You know, the universe and divine has watched how much you've given out without expectations of anything back. I do get a lover coming in. This person really, yeah, there's somebody coming in here very fast. They think you're amazing, and they're going to come rushing in here. This is part of it. Is this choices, choices in love, okay? Choices in quality people. You're going to think, oh my God, you know. Again, I get that. Look at that. I get two rushing in here to actually be with you. There's two men here, an air sign and a fire sign coming rushing in here. Um, they think you're amazing. They think, wow, I can't believe it. Um, and I've got the world card. You know, you've got the world at your feet. You're very authentic. You're very loving. You're very empathic. You're very caring. You're very, you know, you're a person that, and you're also doing things that you love. You're doing things that you love, that you adore to do, and you've got the world card, and you've got choices. You're not focusing on the negative anymore. You're letting that go. People wanted you to focus on the negative to keep you in victim mode, but you're not going to anymore. This news is worth celebrating. There's a celebration and news that's worth celebrating. This is a new chapter. And also money, building and working hard and building up your coins here. I think I'll leave it there. What that's a good reading. But I feel you're going to do well. And I feel that your discernment, your loyalty is going to serve you well, and people are going to notice that and they're going to really respect you for that. These people know who they are. These people know that you helped them and you did it unconditionally. You didn't expect any of that back. And they know who they are, and they know that they threw you under the bus when you actually needed them. They know who they are. And now they're going to have a front seat row of you becoming abundant when you wouldn't want anything to do with them, because although I think eventually you probably would help them anyway. You probably would help them if they needed you. I think it's just who you are. Um, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching. Please put your comments in the comment section. Thumbs up as well. I keep saying that, I know. Share if you can. And also thank you for your donations. And if you'd like your own personal reading, please give me an email and I can do a personal reading for you. We also get with this exhaustion. I get exhaustion. It's like, although you've got this abundance coming and you've got these suitors that you could only kind of have dreamt of before, I get this sense of being a little bit jaded and exhausted with it all. Um, I think it's because, you know, like, oh, do I have to, like, that kind of energy, that it comes across as like you can take it or leave it. and which is to some people that's quite attractive than actually being desperate. And I feel this is what this is. Although you don't mean to be like that, I feel that you may be jaded and think, oh, do I need to do that? Okay. Or you don't want to be bothered to make all these decisions and all this kind of thing. I think it makes you attractive, and it's because um, there's that saying, isn't there? Just care, don't care as much, and because you're laid back and you don't care as much, it seems to attract these people, although you're not meaning to do it. Does that make sense? Yeah, so that's what I'm getting for this reading. So I want to say thank you for coming. It's been lovely doing this reading for you guys, and I do love all of you. I think the world of you, and just helping you on your journeys. And you take care, everyone, and I will see you soon. What was that say, Heike, just finish off here. When people sabotage out of jealousy, I think they are only building a grave for themselves. Well, let's hope so, because that's so wrong, isn't it? Let's hope so. That is so wrong. White galactic mirror. Men seem to uh, men seem to be attracted to non-desperate vibe. Yeah. So I don't feel that you're giving it out though. I just feel you're just jaded. It's like, oh my God. Coffee, tea, I don't care what. I'll have a coffee. I don't care. Thank you. It's like that kind of energy. You just feel jaded or tired. You could take it or leave it kind of thing. Um, yeah. Hi, Total Shelley. Hi there. Okay, so I will see you soon, and well, it won't be too long. And bye for now. Bye bye, everyone. Bye.